Sorry about that. I was having my computer was going wacky again. But if that wasn't clear, go ahead and email me again, and I'll get back to you on Monday. Next up, this one is from Joe, and he says, you were dismissive regarding my going down to a 5-minute bar to monitor a trade in yesterday's Q&A. Yes, I was, because that's nowhere in the kit. It's nowhere in my explanation for a normal trade. Now he goes on, that's fine, I'm a big boy, that's good. Let me pause here for a second. Listen, I don't take this position I'm in very lightly. Okay, so if I seem dismissive, or if I seem gruff, or if it seems like I'm coming down on somebody, I'm trying to protect your money. There's a saying in the business that nobody cares about your money more than you do. And that's true to a degree, but I also take this very seriously. And if I see somebody making a mistake with their hard-earned money, you bet your bottom dollar that I'm going to tell you about it. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be blunt. Hopefully, in my excitement, I don't get insulting. That's not really what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to illustrate the point that you are trading hard-earned dollars just like I am. And there's no reason to go into the marketplace willy-nilly and making a lot of mistakes. Okay, so I take this very seriously. Now, he goes on and says, I think it was you yourself went down to a similar or even lesser time frame in a recent Q&A. Well, you got to pay attention to why I did that, Joe. I did that because of a news trade, and I made it very clear that I only do that for news trades, and I only do that to catch the retracement on the news trades. Okay, so you go on to say you've been stopped out on a lot of trades. My thinking would be, well, let me read this. Not assume here. I've been stopped out of a lot of trades recently and want to improve my performance in instances when trades go against me by getting an earlier jump on momentum shifts and getting out before taking my full stop loss. Nothing wrong with that. That's why I went down to the 5-minute chart. I don't believe you've got to go down that low. I think you can take a look at a 15-minute chart. Listen, the 5-minute chart is going to get to the price at the same time the 15-minute. You've just got more crap on the screen and more decisions to make as that process is going along. Okay? So you've got to be very careful why you're going down to a 5-minute chart. And if you don't understand why you're going down there, then you're only opening yourself up to make more mistakes. Okay? So then he goes on. The problem I've had there is watching so much of my 33 to 37 pip range evaporate before determining that momentum has decisively shifted that I'm just about at my stop loss anyway. How do you know whether you're acting prudently, exiting a trade that's turned against you early with a smaller loss, or just being chicken? Great question, Joe. The bottom line is that is a learning process. Okay, I went through a sequence yesterday in the Q&A. You go over that again. Okay, look at the process that I went through at the beginning of the Q&A where you can walk step by step to decide. Yes, sometimes you're going to get caught in a trade where the market starts to build momentum and you're almost at your stop loss and you wind up getting out. The market might be almost to your stop loss and you get out and then it continues going in your direction. Those are learning experiences. Okay? And remember, there's no one-size-fits-all answer. That's what everybody wishes that there were, that there's somehow, some way to make trading easy. And like I said in the introduction of the course, there's no way that this is going to be easy. And what I've said to people on the phone is, you tell me one thing that you've done that in the beginning especially was easy. And you can't name it. I mean, learning to walk, learning to write, learning to talk. I mean, these things that we take for granted that are basic things were very difficult to learn. I'm witnessing it with my kids now. As they start to get older. My oldest son is learning to write.